We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether resources for large companies. But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger.
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal, but the carrier seems headed towards its destination right now. But according to the record, it stopped for about 10 minutes somewhere in the hollow. Just
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this right now. I'll call it.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier. Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a—
You're right. And if they do that, it could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is tough. But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those—
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against us.
It's urgent. We don't have time to argue. We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. We're partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound.
Inspector Bringer's car has arrived.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack—
Huh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be— I became an officer because of Inspector Bringer, but not for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then. I want to be someone who protects people.
So, you're going to—
I'm going with you. That monster in the hollow is anything but ordinary. Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then, I'm sure he'll support our choice.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
Let's go. Let's go. Up in die Höhle.
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now.
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, if that is indeed the case, they're bound to have left some traces behind.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier. I picked up the carrier's signal.
Ich sag euch ehrlich, ich gehe jetzt gleich nachschlafen. Ich bin durch.
Juyuan and Chingy are heading out to find the
Fairy, can you try to find the carrier?
Affirmative. Attempting to locate.
We need to help Juyuan and Chingy reach the evidence carrier quickly.
Let's go.
Can you detect the signal from the evidence carrier?
Yes, the target is nearby. For some reason, the signal in the hollow is particularly strong today.
That should be a good thing, right?
You can see them. Huh? Following order. I see it. The evidence carrier is up ahead.
Jimmy, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier!
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with.
We're doing this to protect the— well, let's forget all that for now. Huh? The evidence crate is still here.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from—
So, they really did get a hold of the— they were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace.
That monster must be hiding some serious secret. Julian, watch out!
They got cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush. We can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows. Get them, boys!
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Please get that. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive.
A flawless move.
I'll take you. Move it!
Round them up.
Surrender your weapon! Locking in.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. What many members did they deploy to deal with us?
Yeah! Yeah! Huh? Yeah. Yeah?
Right there!
Can't believe there's an ambush here, too! At this rate, we'll run out of ammo!
You walked right into this one. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. This isn't good. Jiyuan and Qingyi are stuck in the building.
Let's keep our cool. Let's see if there's anything nearby we can use.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the
Barry may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Jiyuan and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, second assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we expose ourselves?
If it doesn't expose our exact identity, I think it's worth the risk if it's...
Question. Is the current objective to assist the two officers in leaving the current area?
Aren't those the...
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of, but due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication.
So you're saying to keep them safe? Wise.
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public
What a pain. If they weren't public security
Do you remember what Qingyi said? Failure to act when action is needed. Zhu Yuan and Qingyi are good people. Despite the risks.
Wise.
And on the bright side, if we work together, we might...
Affirmative.
Well then, let's go save them. This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow if we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. Besides, I'm not human.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility, besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make—
Now's not the time to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency.
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking to you. But, while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
All right. So, what's the plan?
I'll create an opportunity for you. Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave it to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead. Jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us!
There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
Sure. We can finally talk now.
You're a Bangbu from Belobog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom.
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but
Faith in.
That's me. I'm Faithin.
So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog.
Yeah, I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost. But I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
in other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly. And it's still not too late to get the evidence back.
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without...
So you're suggesting...
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get the...
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Faithin. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry. Leave that to me. Since we lack manpower, we'll use the Hollow against them. That's my specialty.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area. Loading environment data.
Wise, let's investigate the area thoroughly. so, the truth is revealed.
The culprit is hiding up ahead.
Move it! All rats! This pump Why are they here?
This is called when the enemy is unprepared.
I'll take you.
Understood. Stay vigilant. Here?
Stop resisting. Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the soul?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives...
Yes! Fantastic!
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I suppose we'll go our separate ways here.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Chingy, we're officers. Should you... Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I should thank you, too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
Now that Phaethon's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched, and upon seeing us, assumed, but it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Phaethon attended the seminar today.
Ja, ich habe am Seminar teilgenommen, genau. Ihr habt es nur nicht mitbekommen, weil wir gelauscht haben, Mann. Wenn ihr das wüsstet, dann würdet ihr uns natürlich gleich wieder verknacken. Und da habe ich keinen Bock drauf. Ich habe keinen Bock, verknackt zu werden.
Ah, there you are. Are you free today? Wanna come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina?
Huh? Public security?
Actually, I heard Juyuan and Shingi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them again inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be...
You're right. We should at least get their
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift, too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission...
Good idea. That's the one where the main character goes against his superior.
They're gonna be leaving soon.
Einfach so random. Okay, wie viel haben wir jetzt gesammelt? 514. Für wie viel wird das bereichen? Ich bin mal gespannt. Ah, 3 können wir damit kaufen. Das ist schon mal ein guter Anfang, du. 3 Stück haben wir schon mal. Sehr, sehr gut. Das heißt, 3 haben wir für morgen schon mal. Das heißt, bald kann man 10er-Lin auch mal machen. Das heißt, wenn wir jetzt noch 1 oder 2 sammeln würden, dann sind wir morgen ready für einen 10er-Li, den ich reinhauen könnte. Und das werde ich genießen, den da reinzuhauen. Weil dann sind es nur noch 40. Es könnte wirklich real werden, dass ich sie wirklich noch bekomme. Es wäre so schön, Astra ja auch noch zu bekommen vor dem Ende des Banners. Und wenn das passiert, dann bin ich glücklich. Dann kann ich nichts mehr. Da kann ich mich nicht mehr beschweren oder gar nichts mehr sagen. Weil es so schön ist. 10er-Li morgen reinhauen und gut ist. Es wäre zumindest ein bisschen was. Wisst ihr? Oh Gott, das wird jetzt was. Mit der reden, jetzt wird's eklig.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
Phew, we made it just in
Hey there, managers. What bring?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long.
But, Zhu Yuan, weren't you supposed to be interviewed on stage for the seminar? Belle was really looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about this.
Oh, really? That's...
Oh yeah, we got you a gift.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course. We'd be delighted to have you as a customer.
They're getting ready to leave. So how about we check out the neighborhood and finally grab that meal we've been meaning to have?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna...
Is that... Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Hello. I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird
I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just... this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a... Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice. A real melon will always be a real melon.
Are those words of encouragement? Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the priest?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Belobog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you—
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity.
But since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Mies.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at Hand.
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been... Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place.
And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Belobog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost... Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the definitive proof?
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say, that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Cool, wir haben alles abgeschlossen, was das angeht. Cool. Ich sag euch ehrlich, ich bin jetzt langsam echt geplättet. Was haben wir jetzt? Wir haben jetzt nochmal 3 Puls. Den 4. würde ich wahrscheinlich jetzt nicht mehr zusammenkriegen. Ja, ich würde morgen nochmal einen 10er reinhauen und dann mal gucken, was passiert. Also, wenn wir den 10er dann haben, dann würde ich den noch reinkloppen und dann mal gucken. Vielleicht bekommen wir sie dann schon, vielleicht auch noch nicht, wer weiß. Aber ich bin jetzt halt langsam auch komplett durch. Ich habe jetzt schon ganz schön reingetryhardet und reingegrindet, damit ich ein paar Puls reinschlagen kann. Ich glaube, ich habe heute an die 6 Puls wieder geholt und wenn wir die 10 morgen auch noch mit einbeziehen, sind wir bei 13. Das ist auch schon wieder eine gute Ausbeute, die ich rausgeholt habe. Tschüss. Ich sag euch so, ein 10-Pull in Genshin, ein 10-Pull hier, das ist halt angenehm. Aber hier werde ich einfach nur hier werde ich nur einen 10-Pull reinhauen. Beziehungsweise in Genshin ist es sogar, glaube ich, mehr als ein 10-Pull. Wenn ich mich richtig gerade entsinne. Und, ja. Das Ding ist, hier werde ich den Tempo direkt reinhauen. Vielleicht haben wir ja Glück und wir ziehen sie gleich. Was für mich sehr, sehr eine Freude wäre, wenn wir sie gleich ziehen würden, weil dann müsste ich nicht mehr so hart reingehen, weil es sind ja logischerweise dann noch 40, was sehr, sehr viel noch ist. Logischerweise. Aber ich will ja mal hoffen. Wenn es so wäre, cool. Wenn es nicht so ist, dann muss ich nochmal einiges zusammenfarmen, um hier auf jeden Fall weiterzukommen. Ich hoffe, es wird nicht mehr so viel sein. Oh, heiß. Tee ist heiß. Wobei, ich mache noch den 4. Mal noch fertig. Aber das ist dann auch alles, was ich heute noch mache. Weil dann bin ich raus heute, weil ich kann echt nicht mehr langsam. Was wollte ich jetzt? Ich hoffe nicht, dass das die eine Mission ist. Weil da habe ich letztes Mal kläglich gescheitert. Ah, nee, das ist der Auftrag. Da habe ich gar keinen Bock drauf. Ich habe das schon versucht und hab's nicht hinbekommen. Wir wurden da so eiskalt platt gemacht. Den Auftrag müssten wir uns eigentlich noch sparen. Ich glaube, ich mache einen anderen. Gelb.
Got my paws on something.
Let's go. Scheiß Husten. Boom, Junge, weggebombt. Easy. Gönnung. Nehmen wir mit. So, den Auftrag machen wir auch noch gerade, wenn wir schon dabei sind. Schließen alle Aufträge hier ab. Bum, bum. Wir müssen ja die ganzen Aufträge mal fertig kriegen. Mensch. Jetzt wird das ja nicht.
This is fun.
Tschüss. Da kracht's aber gerade gewaltig. Ehrenloser. Er wollte so richtig aus.
What a strange ejection device.
Boah, es wird gefightet. Flüchtet er jetzt wieder oder ist er weg? Was? Lass uns diesmal einfangen. Ja, ich weiß, wo es ist. Ey, es ist durchgeflutscht.
What a strange ejection device.
Ich kann ja nichts machen.
What a strange ejection device.
Der haut einfach die ganze Zeit ab, dieser Feigling. Ich sehe nicht. Ja, Glück gehabt.
What a strange ejection device.
Langsam wird seine Zuflucht aber immer enger. Hä? Oh jo, wir müssen genau die 35.000 wieder zahlen. Das ist so unmoralisch.
This is fun.
Ja, von mir aus zahl ich sie, danke. Ehrenlose.
Got my paws on something good.
Nehme ich gerne alles mit. Ich hätte gedacht, ich krieg das jetzt. Ey, mir wurden die ganzen Münzen wieder abgenommen. Ich stand ja wieder von null. Das ist ja voll unfair. Ehrenlos. Ehrenlos. Okay, damit haben wir hier alle Aufträge abgeschlossen. Sehr gut. Was haben wir hier noch? Hier haben wir alles schon abgeschlossen. Sehr, sehr gut. Und hier ist auch alles abgeschlossen worden. Cool. Doch, wir werden jetzt was. Okay, wie viel haben wir jetzt eingenommen? Ah, und 10, genau noch 20. Dann hätten wir doch mal den letzten. Dann hätte ich morgen 10er zusammen. Nein! Müll! Ach komm. Wer will denn jetzt wieder was von mir? So, let's go. Letzter Auftrag für heute. Dann bin ich durch. Dann kann ich nicht mehr. Ich habe jetzt 6 Stunden gestreamt, Chat. Das reicht ja wohl. Ich kann heute echt nicht mehr. Okay. Ich muss schon wieder so ein Ding finden. Das kann's ja nicht sein. Okay, ich muss. Bam. Ja, und ich muss direkt wieder 70.000 zahlen. Sehr nett. Kappa.
You want it? You got it.
Ja, zahle ich. Ja, will ich nicht.
Got my paws on something good.
Nächster Auftrag abgeschlossen. Let's go. So, damit haben wir jetzt genug zusammengetragen. So, eine kann ich noch kaufen und dann ist over. So, seht ihr, jetzt habe ich 4 gekauft. Morgen kriege ich noch einmal eine und dann kriege ich nochmal 5 durchs Kaufen. Das heißt, ich bin für morgen sehr gut abgesaved. Genau. Dann können wir dann nochmal einen 10er Roll reinhauen und dann geht's immer weiter drauf. Wenn das dann nicht reichen sollte, dann, ja, tue ich noch versuchen, bis nächstes Wochenende hinweg was aufzutreiben. Und dann, ja, ist ja auch Schluss, genau. Aber ich gehe jetzt auch an der Stelle offline. Ist jetzt spät genug. Ich hoffe, euch hat der Livestream gefallen. Gerne einen Follower da lassen an der Stelle. Ich hoffe, euch hat es immer gefallen. Und ja, dann würde ich sagen, gerne nur Follower da lassen für denjenigen, der das noch nicht gemacht hat. Da würde ich mich auch an der Stelle verabschieden. Haut rein, macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Livestream, Leute. Ciao, ciao.